What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys an early review of the Asics Tiger collaboration with Haven on the Gel-Lyte MT. So Haven, if you guys aren't familiar with them, is a clothing and sneaker boutique headquartered out of Vancouver, but they also have a location here in Toronto. These are slated to drop this coming Saturday, February 17th for a Canadian retail price of $180, and I believe the US retail price would probably be somewhere around $130. So the inspiration behind this design, and I'm quoting this directly from Haven, this is inspired by Canada's west coast, where an urban metropolis like a city like Vancouver is met with lush woodlands and the imposing coastal mountains. So this is why this shoe is dressed in really earthy tones, specifically green and black. So the box that this comes with looks like this. So along the sides of the box, we have this forest motif, and then on the top we have Asics Tiger and the Haven logos. As for the shoe itself, so this Gel-Lyte MT model is a take on the Gel-Lyte 3, but they've incorporated certain changes and modifications to the shoe to make it more appropriate for winter wear. So taking a look at the toe box, we can see that the base layer of this shoe is comprised of this very soft black leather, and it features these perforations found throughout. Found wrapping around the toe box, we have this premium black suede, and then on the lateral side we have these two square-shaped cutaways that exposes this gray leather underneath. Found on the mid panel of both the medial side as well as the lateral side, we have these tiger stripes that are done in black suede with a backing of green suede underneath. Found running up and down the center of the shoe where the eyelets are, this is done in green suede, and then along the middle portion we have these two gray eyelets. Green suede is also found wrapping around the back end of the shoe as well, and then on the lateral side just below the ankle area we have this Gel-Lyte branding debossed directly into the suede, and then on the back heel we have Asics Gel and Haven branding also debossed into the suede. At the very top of the back heel, we have this small green pull tab. Wrapping around the bottom of the heel, we have this TPU heel counter that has this Asics branding found on the lateral side. So this tongue is constructed using this ballistic nylon mesh in a gray color, and overlaid on top of this we have the laces, which are done in this forest green color, and we also have a secondary pair of laces done in black. Underneath the tongue we have this internal booty, which is done in this green neoprene, and then we have this Asics branding stitched into the top. So this inner booty can be found throughout the interior of the shoe, and then taking a look at the insole, this is done in the same forest green, and we have this Haven and Asics branding found on the heel done in black. So these Gel-Lyte MTs sit atop this foam midsole that's done in sort of like a beige or a pale olive color. It features green speckle paint found throughout, and there's also this Asics branding found on the lateral side near the center. So taking a look at the bottom of the shoe, we can see that the outsole is done in rubber in a combination of this off-white color and black on the bottom. We have this Asics branding found in the center, and as we zoom in and take a look at the traction, you can see how exaggerated and how aggressive this traction is. So this shoe is heavily boot inspired, and this means that it's supposed to be appropriate to be worn during the winter. So as such, they incorporated a much more aggressive traction pattern to make sure you have that necessary grip when you're wearing them during the winter months. In terms of sizing, so these do run a little bit more on the snug side. So I typically wear between a size 10 and a 10.5 in most of my sneakers, regardless of brand. For this, Asics Canada sent this to me in a size 10.5. So they do fit me pretty much perfectly when I wear normal socks, but if I was to wear, for example, wool socks or just thicker socks to combat the cold weather, then this shoe would be probably a little bit tight. So keep that in mind if you are planning to pick up a pair this Saturday. However, comfort-wise, this shoe is really comfortable. The insole with these shoes is quite thick, and then this gel midsole is quite soft and quite cushioned. So now let me lace up these Asics Gel-Lyte MTs and show you guys how these look on feet. Overall, from a quality standpoint, this shoe is definitely top notch. From a colorway perspective, if you guys are into that whole woodland or outdoorsy theme, then this is definitely a shoe that would fit your aesthetic. It's always great to see these Canadian boutiques getting shown love from these big brands. So I'm really happy that I'm able to add this shoe to my collection. If you guys are interested in buying this shoe, I believe they dropped this Saturday only on Haven's website, but they're slated for a wider release later on this month. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give me that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and be sure to give me a follow on my Instagram as well at SGO8, and be sure to check out my website at seango.ca. One final thank you before I sign off goes to the good people at Asics Canada. So thank you guys so much for sending this shoe my way. So until next time, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in my next review.